for Livingstone is actually from right here, Newark, Delaware. She is a sophomore point guard from Carville Academy. So she's back home. Looks like she brought a little crowd with her. Coit made the first free throw and made the second free throw, and now the Lions are down 13-2. Number 24, Destiny Drakeford, checked into the game. She's a freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. Hunter dribbling at the top of the key, drives to the hole, and makes her second basket of the game. The Lions are now down 13-4 at the big basket. So the Lions get into their full court press, and the ball gets down low. Keziah with the rebound, and then is fouled by number 24, Destiny Drakeford, right off the bat. Her first, team's third foul. Conway Hunter, last game, had 9 points on 4 of 11 shooting and 6 rebounds and 4 assists. She's running the point and has already gotten almost halfway there. Passes out to Keziah. Keziah waiting for the pick. Dribble handoff. Air ball. Riley Hunter saves it. Over to Serenity. Serenity drives and is fouled. Fouled on the drive by number 20. I believe that call was on number 23. Boston Bates. That'll be her second. Team's fourth. Serenity makes the first basket. Burgess, Serenity Burgess, a 5'6" sophomore from Coatesville, Pennsylvania, puts in the Lions' 5th point and misses the second. Bears get the ball and they're coming back down. Boston Bates gets the ball at the top of the key, makes a move, gets to the free throw line and misses. Riley Hunter gets the ball taken from her. And then a foul was called on number 8, Hunter Conway, her first, team's 4th. Sending number 11, Jamaria Cherry, to the line for free throws. Riley checks out of the game. Riley Holiday checks out of the game. And number 12, Jasmine Shelton, a freshman out of Raleigh, North Carolina, checks into the game. Jamaria Cherry gets the first basket, putting the Lions down 5-13. Make that 5-14 after she hits both free throws. And the basket was scored by number 3, Serenity Burgess. Oh, shot at the top of the key by number 0, and she misses. And number 12, Jasmine Shelton, tried to grab the rebound, and it just falls off her fingertips. And the ball goes back to the Bears. Riley Holiday is checking back into the game. Riley Holiday is checking back to the game. And the ball actually goes to the Bears. Lions in a full court press. Pass to the top of the key. Makes a move. Number 12 shoots and makes it. Number 12, Asia Green, makes the basket to put the the Bears up 17-7. Another foul called on the play. The team is not in the penalty. So Serenity Burgers goes to the line to shoot free throws for the Lions. Oh, she misses the first one. So with 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and Serenity Burgers at the free throw line to shoot the second free throw. The Lions are now down, and she missed the second, 17-7. Ball almost gets tipped. Number 12 shoots and misses off the back of the rim. Number 0, Crawford, gets the rebound, misses the layup. Boyd, number 34, tried to get the rebound, but then ran out and fouled Keziah McKinley, and she's going to the free throw line for baskets. Coy, her first, team's fifth. Keziah makes the first free throw. And she makes the second basket. Lions are now down 17-9. Lions got the press on again. The Bears get it over the timeline. Called down for one shot. Crawford with the ball. She drives, shoots, and makes the basket to end the quarter to put Livingstone up 19-9. And your Lions got a little work to do at the end of the first quarter. Livingstone up 19-9 on your Lincoln Lions. You're here watching on the Lions Sports Network. We'll be right back.
inbound. Now North Greenville has 20 seconds as opposed to 3. So not really something you think about as a defender. You really just focus on getting any sort of deflection you can, but in that scenario, it's just not something that's on your mind in most cases. And now the ref changes it to 3 seconds. So I am incorrect there, as a kickball violation does not reset the shot clock, apparently. And Maria Mason does get a shot off, but unable to get the 3 to go. So now Claflin with the ball. With almost a travel there, as Mia Lewis attacks and gets a bucket to go. And Mia Lewis now with 19. So Claflin now has a 2-point lead with just under 2.5 to go in this game. Booth attacks, kicks to Johnston in the corner. Johnston and an offensive foul call. Just a little bit of a hook there on the drive and right in front of the ref. And sure enough, they call an offensive foul. So now North Greenville needs a stop here because they are down 2. Lewis gets to the rim and gets fouled. So once again, the Lewises getting to the rim at ease and drawing contact and getting to the line. For Mia Lewis, this will be her 10th and 11th free throws. And she is a perfect 10 for 10. So Mia Lewis now with 20 and Ashari Lewis now with 30. And a miss there, but a lane violation on North Greenville. So despite Mia Lewis breaking her perfect streak, she gets another free throw here. So she basically just went 2 for 2. So that is now 21 for Mia Lewis. So Jayla Cook will bring it down for North Greenville with a 4-point deficit here with 2 to play. So for North Greenville, you don't got to go as fast as you can, but you definitely want to get a good look here. Gaston off the ball screen. Cook up top. 5 on the shot clock. Gaston gets a good look, but blocked by Ashari Lewis. So now, once again, North Greenville has 3 seconds to get a shot off, but now they're inbounding on their side. So plenty of time here for a catch and shoot opportunity. Cook for 3, won't go, and that didn't hit the rim, so it'll be a shot clock violation. So now if you're North Greenville, you want to pick up the pressure a little bit, as they do here, as they're picking up full court, as they're down 4. It's a 2-possession game pretty much with 1.5 minutes to play. And Claflin can basically hold the ball and wait. And a block, but they call a foul on Malia Mason. I can tell you the truth, I'm not totally sure about that one. It looked like Mason got it pretty clean there. But nonetheless, Mia Lewis to the free throw line once again. And unable to get that one to go. And a rare miss for her. And gets that one to fall. So now a 5-point lead, which definitely changes things. And you'd love to get a good look early here if you're North Greenville. Cannot waste any time. Quinn Johnson for three. Oh, it was a good look, but she didn't get it to go. And now Ashari Lewis pushes the other way. Full head of steam and gets fouled. So once again, Claflin at the free throw line, and Johnston got a good look there. Was unable to get the three-pointer to fall. And Zamaya Ware is set to check in, and you got to think they're putting her in for her three-point shooting. So now Ashari Lewis with a chance to reach the 32-point mark here. Cash is the first, which now puts Claflin up 6 with a little over a minute to play. And 2 for 2 for her. So now you really got to go if you're North Greenville. Under a minute to play. Cook unable to get the floater to go. Ware for three. No good. And a jump ball on the rebound. And it'll stay with the Trailblazers. So not over by any means. North Greenville's getting some good looks here. Williams up top. It's Ware. Pump fake. Probes inside. Pump fake. Cook. Attacks. Step back three. No good. And the defensive rebound from Claflin. So North Greenville, you got a foul here, or you just accept that it's over, because Claflin could just hold the ball here until there's about 7 seconds on the clock. Passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. And now Gaston pushes the other way. Pulls up for three. And gets it to go. But too little, too late.
Cheney retains possession. Wolves bench again looking for a foul, but that's a pretty clean block right there from Coleman. Frazier inbound underneath for Smith. Lobs it out left side. Hutchison driving, throws up a floater from the baseline off the iron. Uzuchukwu rebounds. Cooper dribbles into the front court. Feeds Clausen for a right side three off the back iron. White the rebound for VSU. Snaps it back out. Clausen to Cooper between the circles. Cheney stays in a 2-3 zone. Cooper between the rings. Lobs a pass left side for White. Dumps it off in the corner for Clausen. He backs away with a dribble. For a right side, Cooper three off the front iron. With a rebound grabbed by White as the shot clock was expiring. Cooper left side. Backs off of the dribble. Lobs a foul line. White pump fakes. Pops a jumper off the side iron. Deflected rebound White. Out to Cooper. Lobs it inside. And it's flipped home by Uzuchukwu. He has 4. Wasn't able to jam the finish, but nice job to handle it. 13-8 VSU. Frazier top of the key. Dribbles left, picks it up, feeds Hutchison. Right side three. That rolls off. And Jacob Cooper, the weak side rebound for VSU. He's into the front court. Dribbles down the lane. Lobs a pass inside. Uzuchukwu. Reverse layup is light off the iron. Rebound. Hutchison comes away with it. Up the floor for Curtis, left side. Drives into the paint. Right hand floater off the iron. But he's fouled. And we'll shoot 2. We'll have a slew of subs when we come back. A foul on Jared White, his first, team's third. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. 13:40 remaining in the first half. Virginia State 13, Cheney 8. More VSU basketball after this timeout on the Source. 91.3 WVST. Thank you. That's not a tough one. All right, 13:40 remaining in the first half. Virginia State out to a 13-8 lead over Cheney. Trojans go to the bench. Amari Wimbush, Marcus Jackson into the Trojan lineup. Amari Curtis shooting free throws. D'Angelo Lake back in after a very brief rest for Cheney, and they've got Gabriel Altimus waiting at the scorer's table. He'll replace Curtis if he knocks his free throws down. First one spins out. So the Wolves now 3 of 5 really from the foul line and just 2 of 8 from the floor after an intriguing start. Second shot, and that's good. So 1 of 2 for Curtis, who has 3 points all on free throws. He'll go to the bench now. Altimus now in the game. Trojans up 13-9 as Jacob Cooper trots a dribble into the front court. He's Clausen back to Cooper, high post Wimbush. Right side Clausen for 3. That's light off the iron. Deflected rebound Hutchinson for Cheney. Up the floor, Clyde Frazier. Hutchinson into the right corner, Altimus. Snaps a pass inside Lake. Backs in, feeds Altimus. Kicks it off left side for Smith. He lets go with a 3 off the back iron. Deflected rebound, grabbed by Altimus. Out to Hutchinson, right side beyond the arc into Lake, posted up. Back out to Hutchinson for a right side 3, light off the iron. Rebound grab by Marcus Jackson for Virginia State. Cooper into the front court. Tips a pass left side. Clausen driving, dish it off Wimbush. Jump hook, rolls off. And the rebound grab by Smith. Frazier into the front court for Cheney, left sideline. Feeds Lake up top. He lets go with a set shot 3 off the iron. And the rebound grab by Hutchinson. His stick back off the back iron. White clears for VSU. Cooper into the front court. Dribbles into the paint. Drives. Throws up a tough floater that's an air ball, but he was wrapped up from behind. Foul on Smith is his second. Third team. Jacob Cooper goes back to the free throw line. Wolves have subs lurking at the table. Jacob Cooper has shot VSU's only free throw thus far and drained it. Trojans are 0 for 4 from beyond the three-point line. First foul shot's a swish for Cooper. He has 6 points. Jason Young and Emmanuel Carson into the Wolves lineup. Young, a returner from last season. Carson's a freshman out of redshirt freshman. He was in the program at Montreat NAIA last season. Second free throw is a swish. So Cooper knocks down a pair. He'll go to the bench. And Jordan Lambert, junior out of Hopewell, into the game now for VSU. Trojans out in front 15-9. Full court Trojan pressure off the made free throw into Hutchinson. Immediately doubled. Snaps the ball up the floor for Ultimus. He's doubled. That's deflected away. Jackson trying to save it, but Ultimus comes up with a loose ball. We get a 10-second violation. The officials, well, hang on. They're going to say Jackson was out of bounds and reset the shot clock. And the possession belongs, as it should have, to Channing. Inbound to Carson between the circles. Right side, Young beyond the arc. Bounce pass inside was deflected away, but a reach-in foul whistled against VSU. Marcus Jackson with his first. Team's fourth. Chaney will inbound on the baseline. Carson to pass it in. Snaps it into Ultimus, who backs it off the Young left side beyond the arc. He starts to drive off a Lake screen, cut off at the foul line, lobs out to Hutchinson. He slashes to the basket, reverse layup's good. First field goal for Hutchinson. He has 3 points, 15-11, the Virginia State lead. Lambert into the front court. Hands the ball to Clausen. Up top, Wimbush, back to Clausen. Shovels to Lambert between the rings. Jackson sets a screen. Lambert starts to drive. Beats Jackson top of the key. Cuts loose with a jumper. Swish. Marcus Jackson showing the mid-range. His first bucket. 17-11 VSU. Full court pressure. Wolves handle it. Hutchinson into the front court. For Smith between the rings. Off threw it away. Looking for Ultimus. Working around the basket. Wolves turn it over. Joshua Blackman back in the game. Hutchinson goes to the bench. Wolves have already gone 9 deep. Typically don't go deeper. They have 12 on the roster this season. Lambert into the front court. Jackson on the high post. Hands back to Lambert right side beyond the arc. Into Wimbush posted up. He turns. Muscle to the basket. Missed off the glass. Draws a foul. At a mismatch. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Ultimus. His first. Fourth team. Ari Wimbush shooting 2 free throws. Appearing in his 14th game of the season, preseason all CIAA, but the Bowie State transfer is still kind of trying to find his rhythm here. First free throw good. He is a 63% foul shooter thus far this season. VSU with their largest lead, 18-11 over Chaney with 11:07 remaining in the half. Second one rattles off and Lake rebounds for Chaney. Carson brings the ball up the floor across the timeline. Dribbles left against Brandon Hilliard into the VSU lineup now. Ultimus up top for Lake trying to back in. Lake double ball stripped away and stolen by Lambert. He's into the front court. Tips a great pass for Wimbush, who was tied up by Young. And Young picks up a reach-in foul. His first, team's fifth. That's going to send Wimbush, who's on his way to the bucket, right back to the foul line. Trojans 4 of 5. may have heard Jordan Bushrod joining our broadcast as he pled the Wolves' case. First free throw good for Wimbush. Will Hopkins back for VSU. Jared Clausen departs the Trojan lineup. Trojans already have gone 10 deep in this one. Second free throw, that rattles home. So 3 points now for Wimbush. The Trojans up 9, 20-11. Carson doubled in backcourt. Ball stolen by Wimbush. Missed a layup short. Rebound grabbed by Young. And we're going to get a loose ball foul, Virginia State. Foul on Brandon Hilliard, his first. Trojans fifth. The VSU executed pressure perfectly there. Came up with a steal, but couldn't finish. Again, Chaney will have to contend with full court pressure here. Young will pass the ball in. Snaps it in. Ultimus back to Young. He's doubled, but finds Carson, who rifles a baseball pass picked off by Jackson in backcourt. Hilliard snaps the ball up the floor. Wimbush to the bucket layup. Good by Will Hopkins. He's fouled and he counts. Oh, the Trojans with some gorgeous ball movement there. Foul on Young is his second, team sixth. Will Hopkins now with 4 on the business end. A couple of really good passes off that Jackson steal. Clyde Frazier back in the Wolves lineup. Young goes to the bench. Trojans up double digits now. And Hopkins in 1 is perfect. Will Hopkins with 5. He's averaging over 8. 23-11 VSU. Carson dribbles into the front court, takes it all the way to the bucket, missed a layup off the iron. Rebound grabbed by Lambert. Up the floor for Hilliard. Bounce pass into Jackson, left baseline. He pops a jumper over Lake and buries it. Marcus Jackson. He's hit a couple of mid-range J's. And VSU up 14 early. Frazier dribbles across the timeline. Midway through the first half. VSU in front 25-11. Ultimus, left side 3. Long off the back iron. Lake offensive rebound. Back to the bucket. Layup short. Deflected rebound. Lake tipped it. Blackman comes up with a loose ball. Into Lake. Posted up on Jackson. Swings it out right side. Frazier pulls up for a foul line jumper. Buries it. Clyde Frazier with his first basket. 25-13. VSU up a dozen as Jordan Lambert dribbles into the front court. Hands the ball to Hopkins. Starts to drive, feeds Wimbush. Swings it around for Hilliard left side beyond the arc. He's guarded by Blackman. Hilliard driving, turns in the paint. Just a great pass underneath for Wimbush, who lays it up and in. 5 for Wimbush, his first field goal. Second dime from Brandon Hilliard. 27-13 Trojans. Frazier into the front court for Carson. Kicks it off left side. Ultimus for 3. Buries it. Ultimus knocks down the triple. He's a 20% shooter from out there. 27-16 VSU. Lambert top of the key, slashing into the paint. Cut off. Feeds Hilliard for a contested 3. That rolls off. Wimbush tipped the rebound. Loose ball foul. Chaney. We'll have a timeout and a VSU possession when we come back. Ultimus the foul, and that's his second, 7th team, so it'll be VSU free throws when we come back. Timeout on the floor, 8:33 remaining in the first half. Virginia State 27, Chaney 16. More VSU basketball after this timeout on the Source, 91.3 WVST. Now Virginia State leading Cheney 27-16, 8:33 remaining in the first half. Trojans now in the bonus for the remainder of the half. So Amari Wimbush is back to the free throw line where he is 3 for 4 thus far tonight. Michael Cooper back in the Trojan lineup out of that timeout. Davion Coleman also returns. Tim Uzuchukwu is at the scorer's table and waiting on the result of the Wimbush free throws. Trojans in orange tonight, Cheney in black. First shot, swish. So 6 for Wimbush. BSU out in front by 12. They briefly led by 14. Cheney shooting 28%. Up second free throw right off the iron. Former Trojan D'Angelo Lake out of Cleveland comes down with a rebound. Frazier dribbles into the front court. The top of the key, spins to the foul line, lost the ball, stolen by Wimbush, who got kind of tangled up. He wanted to jump and make a pass, but was cut off in traffic and wound up double dribbling. So BSU turns it back over. Uzuchukwu and Jacob Cooper back into the Virginia State lineup. Lambert and Wimbush leave. Samir Peterson into the game for the first time for Cheney. He inbounded the ball to Amari Curtis. Left side for Hutchinson, back in there, and he pops an elbow jumper and buries it. 5 for S.J. Hutchinson. Michael Cooper fakes a 3, starts to drive, pops a floater in the paint. It's an air ball, but he draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2. And the foul on Peterson, his first, 8th team. 28-18, the BSU lead. Michael Cooper has been a really good foul shooter in limited sample size. He missed his first one off the back iron. Just his second miss of the year in 10 tries. Played in 58 games over 3 years at Shepherd, and he wasn't a great foul shooter there. His second's a swish. So Cooper has his first point. 29-18 Trojans. Again, they'll throw full court pressure at the Wolves with Curtis inbounding. Gets the ball into Frazier, who's immediately doubled. Back to Curtis. Snaps it up the floor for Hutchinson, who got it across the timeline. He's doubled, but finds Peterson. Turns the foul line, kicks it back to Hutchinson. Lob it out front for Curtis. 15 on the shot clock. Curtis dribbles left sideline. Started by Hopkins, starts to drive off a Lake screen, throws up a runner and hits it. 5 for Curtis, that's his first field goal. Cooper into the front court, Trojans up by 9, so Cheney trying to chip their way back. Jacob Cooper driving into the paint. Uzuchukwu deflected, then through Coleman's hands. Coleman saves it to Michael Cooper to Jacob Cooper. He drives down the lane, right-hand runner off the glass, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Clyde Frazier, his first, 9th team. Jacob Cooper will shoot 2. Frazier, one of 5 returners on a 12-man Wolves roster. First shot good. Jacob Cooper already 8 points after he had a really quiet game in this matchup last season. VSU put up 97, but not very many of those points returned. Second free throw swish. Now maybe that's on Jacob Cooper's bucket list. Only scored 2 against him last year. Need to make a statement. Hutchinson dribbles into the front court, feeds Peterson with VSU up 31-20. 7:05 to play in the first half. Curtis dribbles left side. Loosely guarded by Cooper. Lake steps out, takes a pass high post, and it's stolen immediately by Hopkins, who fired it up the floor randomly. Frazier with a steal, and he feeds Peterson, who dunks it. Samir Peterson. That's his first field goal of the season, and it's a dunk. Hopkins, left corner, Michael Cooper for 3. That rolls out. Lake comes down with a rebound. VSU's 0 for 6 from beyond the arc, but up 31-22. Left side 3, Frazier, and that rolls around, falls off. Rebound deflected off Michael Cooper. Cheney retains possession. Well, Samir Peterson had one free throw in the 8 games he had played this season.
We right here, we fine.
And his first field goal of the year at Jam. Averaged 2 points a game as a freshman last year. Near as we can figure.
Attack, boy.
Hutchinson with the ball. Takes a right side three, long off the iron. Deflected rebound. Eventually corralled by Uzuchukwu. Jacob Cooper dribbles into the front court. Trying to work off an Uzuchukwu screen. Lost the ball over dribble. That's stolen by Curtis. Up the floor, Peterson. Lost control of it out of bounds. That hit Cooper, and Cheney retains possession. Smith is back in, and Peterson off his first basket of the year goes to the bench. Frazier will inbound on the baseline, gets it into D'Angelo Lake. Trying to drive on Davion Coleman, gets into the paint, lost the ball, and it's stolen by Michael Cooper. Coleman plays lockdown defense. Jacob Cooper zips a pass inside, Coleman jump hook, crawls home. First bucket, second bucket for Davion Coleman. He has 4, 33-22 VSU, 5:40 remaining first half. Curtis dribbles right side beyond the three-point arc, off a Lake screen to the top of the key. Now drives down the lane, throws up a leaner, rolls off. Uzuchukwu rebounds for Virginia State. Jacob Cooper into the front court. And he carried it. He's got to bear down a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. They got me ready to take a nap. I'm about to turn this off.
Going to come out of the lineup. Jared Clausen back in the game for Virginia State. Cheney will inbound in backcourt. This time without Trojan pressure.
Okay.
8 turnovers early here for the Wolves. VSU now with 5. Trojans up 11. Frazier off a screen, driving right to the bucket, lays it up and in. 4 for Clyde Frazier. 33-24. A little tight again. Clausen driving baseline left. Lobs an errant pass out front. Picked off by Curtis. Takes it the other way. Euros to the rack. Layup crawls off, and Uzuchukwu comes down with a rebound. Up the floor, Will Hopkins ahead of the pack, and he dunks it. Hopkins, the one-hand jam. He had 7. 35-24 Trojans. 4:40 remaining in the first half. Frazier between the rings. Holds on his hip. Shadowed by Hopkins. Feeds Eaton Smith, high post. Steps back, elbow jumper. Off the iron, rebound. Clausen up in the rafters. Jacob Cooper into the front court. Hopkins. Lob it into Coleman, posted up. Feeds Uzuchukwu, slashing to the basket, lays it in. 6 for Tim Uzuchukwu. 37-24. VSU's led by as many as 14. Clock rolling inside, 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Frazier with the ball between the rings. Loosely guarded by Jacob Cooper. Picks up his dribble. Feeds Smith, high post. Turns against Coleman, drives right by him. And then Coleman blocked the shot from behind. And the loose ball grabbed by Clausen. Cheney wanted a goaltend there. Not sure they're wrong. Jacob Cooper driving down the lane. Kicks it off right side. Uzuchukwu for 3. That's off the back iron. Deflected rebound, Curtis. Racing through traffic into the front court. Curtis, off balance floater in the paint's an air ball. Uzuchukwu deflected the ball out of bounds. Off Smith. That's